With the Gate 63, we learn that logic and doubt are important for asking the right questions so we can get the answers that we need to correct the patterns in our lives, just as long as we don't doubt ourselves in the process. When the Gate 22 enters, it brings a sense of grace and the concept that mutation and change can happen when we connect with others and when we bring our unique perspective to the world. If we allow our energy to flow and create with passion that supersedes the ordinary, it has the potential to become something that can shift paradigms. Hi, this is Denise Matthew, and welcome to episode 9 of the Mandala of Life, the Gate 22, called Grace and also called the Gate of Openness. And if you haven't already, please make sure to check out the previous episodes of the Mandala of Life. For now, let's move into a new energy, one that's all about individuality, creativity, and social interaction, the kind that gets new and mutative energy out into the world, but only if you're in the mood. With the Gate 22, we re-enter the territory of individual energy, which means that the key word here is empowerment. This type of empowerment is less about the things that we normally see when we talk about empowerment. Here, there's no need to actively try to empower others, and it's more about finding your own sense of self-love and empowerment. And when you do, your energy has a different feel, and people can respond to that by feeling empowered themselves. Like most individual energy, when you carry this energy, you can be more acoustically inspired. Music, the spoken word, or even the tone of someone's voice can be something that you have a very specific preference for. Because this gate is connected to the solar plexus, there's always going to be some level of fear, or what is called nervousness when it comes from the solar plexus. Here, the nervousness is all about silence. When we expand on this concept, it talks to the potential for you never to hear anything worthwhile listening to. While music can be just background noise for some, when you carry this energy, there's a deeper connection to what you decide to listen to, because active listening can impart a variety of feelings and moods. This can mean that you have a very specific playlist that has a way of invoking your creativity, a way of soothing your melancholy, or even shifting your energy completely. Your hearing can be so sensitive that even the tone of someone's voice can have a powerful effect on you, where you may want to hear more of what they have to say. Or alternatively, you may want to shut them out entirely. As well as having a deep potential to have a connection to music and sounds, this energy can also have a deep connection with attentiveness, and can give you the emotional grace to be open to listening or hearing someone out when they need to speak. There can be a sense of waiting to hear things that make your heart come alive. And if you don't have someone who you can truly talk and interact with, it can feel as if something is missing in your life. The fear of the silence can speak to the idea that you feel that when you have nothing worthwhile to listen to, you're not experiencing intellectual growth or increasing your awareness. If we get back to the concept of the nervousness, it's important to honor your moods and to listen to what makes you feel good or what makes you feel inspired. Melancholy can also be a part of this energy, where the moods of the Gate 22 come whether you have a defined solar plexus or not. It's all individual energy can have potential for melancholy and also a need for creative expression. When you honor your mood and make decisions on whether you want to communicate with others based on where you are and how you feel in the moment, it opens you up to the possibility of hearing the right things in your life, the things that bring you some level of value, the kind of things that will enliven your spirit in some way. The theory is that this energy is very specific and is said to be connected to the left ear, or what might be considered our emotional ear. When you carry this energy, you can have what might be considered a friendly aura about you, as well as a natural charm and graceful way of moving your body, or even the way you carry yourself in general. There's a good chance you may be noticed by others and have a unique sense of style that garners attention. This energy is all about self-expression that can take many creative forms. In fact, many poets, musicians, and artists carry this energy, because all are potential mediums to release creative energy into. But it's important to see that creativity comes in many different forms, many of which don't adhere to set standards. It's all about your definition of creativity, so it aligns with your truth and your authenticity. Ultimately, it's a unique expression of the self, and all that matters is that it feels good to you. Another thing about this energy is when learning new things, sometimes learning the basics and allowing your own mutation to transform the energy can lead to new discoveries instead of being conditioned by the way it always has been done before. And as much as you can be social, if you're not in the mood, you can hide away and feel just the opposite, antisocial. Which means that you can have wide swings where you're extremely social or alternatively a wallflower. It really is all about how you feel in the moment. But when you're in the right frame of mind and in a social mood, having this energy can draw others to you. And when they come, the quality of your mood will decide how much impact you have on them. So honoring your feelings is always important. The truly unique part of this energy is that it can look a lot like tribal energy because of the openness. Yet that's not the case. This energy is not about bonding, but instead it's all about an expression of your individuality to others. That means that you can be fully engaged in romance and relationships as long as they make you feel good. And as long as that's the case, you can be fully invested in the relationship. But when you lose those good feelings, that's when things can all end because you're no longer invested or interested. So there's a good potential for sudden and unexpected breakups of any relationship if your interest shifts. This is the only mutative or individual energy that carries with it a gift to socialize and to have some level of public access, to spread your individuality and some kind of mutation, or a new way of seeing or doing things in their world. Which means that here is where the mutations can be transmitted to the collective, where there's potential for the mutation to take or to become the new way of being. While most other individual energies carry with them a sense of intensity that can make others uncomfortable, this energy carries with it a friendly nature, a trait that is considered to be unique to the Gate 22 and the whole channel 1222. The Gate 22 has another gift, an ability to read the moods of others based on the tone of their voice, and to gauge if people are in the best emotional place for you to bring something new to them. This is where the individual has potential to step into the collective and to make a deep and lasting impact. Here also is a doorway to potential for spirit awareness and our greatest pleasure, the art of being exactly who we are. And this is a place where passion lives, a feeling that only grows when you have found that thing that inspires you to the point where you feel a sense of being alive like you've never felt before. And this passion can be contagious to everyone around you. This is a kind of energy that does really well if you wait and listen and then respond. Because if you're not waiting and being attentive, then you might fail to gain the spirit. This energy has a unique way of being that holds power in being second, while trying to push your way to the front usually can work against you. And it's also important to remember that awareness through the Gate 22 becomes something that is social. And there's always potential for a very individual type of leadership here. A leadership that comes from a deep knowing about the social environment and how to interact in it. When you tune into the energy of the Gate 22 and really become open to listening, there is potential for you to hear things that are beyond your comprehension, to listen to the universe in a way that not all can, a potential to hear things that will never leave you the same again. From a mystical perspective, this is the energy of a messenger that heralds the coming of the true message. It opens a way for others to be ready to listen, to receive the message of abundance of spirit and the consciousness that only in surrender can we truly commune with the things in life that we can't explain, and also that we will always be supported by the universe. The Gate 22 heralds the message of the Gate 55. And once again, the Mandala of Life spins, and we learn that through grace and attentiveness, we can hear the most impactful and profound things of our lives. And when the timing and mood are correct, we can bring our own unique contribution to the collective, knowing that nothing will ever take if the collective doesn't embrace it. And the energy of the Gate 36 talks about the inexperience and potential for chaos that we have, but also, most importantly, the possibility of a brand new experience that will shift our reality forever. Well, that's all for now, and I'll be back soon with the next gate in the Mandala of Life, the Gate 36, the Gate of Crisis. Until then, take care, and I'll see you again soon.